Hello, good morning, everybody. So this is Benny Salvio Perusa. So I'm going to be talking to you today about um, documentation after you've done buying. And with me on set to talk about this very important topic is my colleague and friend, Mr. Michael Ajibola.
All right. I hope you guys will really have an educative session with us this morning. Documentation is as important as that your money you want to spend buying a property. All right.
So now, Michael, I want us to go through the buying journey with our viewers. So now I have this client that wants to buy the Meridiana. Where does he or she start from?
Okay. So when we have shown this buyer, this person that is interested in purchasing, and we've gone to show him Meridiana, and he has developed his interest. Now he wants to buy.
Yes.
So
What should he do first?
he
What is
starts
this?
with filling the subscription form where we get all these details.
Okay.
know,
So
yeah.
can they see what the subscription forms looks like?
So in the subscription form, you have your name, you
Your
put all your
bios.
biodata, you put your passport photograph, then you sign. Yeah, indicating the number of plots, the unit you want. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So that is that. But before filling this, I personally always recommend that as a smart investor that you are, do your due diligence because it may not be an indigo property you're buying. For indigo, be rest assured, we've got you covered. All things, all our I's are dotted, our T's are crossed. But just in case you want to buy from someone else, what I recommend you buy from Indigo, you do your due diligence. After you're done with that, then you fill the form. So once the client fills the form, what next? What should the client do?
Okay, so after filling the form, we expect the client to make payment.
Okay.
You
So
know,
who will the client pay to?
So we always discourage paying to any realtor. You pay to the company's account. In this case, you're paying to Indigo Home and Developments Limited bank account.
Okay.
Then you
So
send
if
your
you see
payment details.
okay, if you see inside the form, there is a portion that states the company account number. The account details are here. Let me show you. We have here the company account details. So this is Indigo Homes and Development Limited account number and the bank. We have GT Bank. We also have Providus Bank. So you pay to this account number here. Don't pay to anybody's account. Don't pay to a realtor's account. Don't pay to any staff account. Always make sure you pay to the account number indicated in the subscription form.
Absolutely.
So after the client have done that, what will the client get?
Okay, so once the client has made payment and sent evidence of payment, we confirm the payment.
Okay.
So the client will get their receipts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before we get to the receipts, can the client pay with transfer?
Okay. I mean, it also depends. If this client is paying like an initial deposit or they want to do outright, whatever the case may be, they can either do bank transfer or pay cash into the bank.
Okay, or they can even do a check. You can write a check in the name of the company, and once the check clears, we confirm it, you're good. Then what if the client's diaspora? Can they pay from over there?
Yeah, we have various channels we can always recommend for them to make the payment directly.
Okay, beautiful. So you see, we've got you sorted. So don't say, okay, my money is in dollars or in pounds. Just let us know how you want to pay. We have a channel for you.
Absolutely.
So after that, what next? What the client gets? We've confirmed the payment. What next?
So next is to do a letter acknowledging and they get a receipt, like I said before.
So you get an acknowledgement from us, and then you get
your payment
receipt. So and this is like a copy of the receipt.
Okay, so like I said earlier, you know, if the client is either paying outright or they're paying initial deposit. Okay. So in this case, this particular client indicated to pick 2 plots of Meridiana, which is 7 million for the 2 plots outright, all inclusive, and he has made his full payment. Do you
Okay.
understand? And this is the receipt for that payment.
Okay. So
Um,
you see here in
yeah.
the receipt, the reference number is always there. The date that the client bought it, you see 31st of March.
Absolutely.
Then you see the
Absolutely.
payment details. Amount we receive is 7 million.
Yes.
We wray it both in words and in
The
so, so everything you know very well.
Yeah.
Then he transferred, he made a transfer. That's why you see payment type transfer. Then the
Yes.
payment is for 2 plots of land, development fee, survey and agreement.
Yes.
So you see that this client paid outright everything. So he's getting it like that. Okay.
And stating the number of plots, units they're getting,
yes.
2 plots.
Okay.
Or 600.
So this is for a client that paid outright.
Yes.
Then the receipt for an instrumental payment is something like this. So this is the receipt for an instrumental payment. The difference is that the payment description will state that first deposit payments. Then when the client made his second deposit, you see that we issued another receipt, second deposit payment. So as you make your payment,
you get receipt
you get
for
a receipt.
every of the milestones,
every payment you make.
Yep.
Okay. A client doing instrumental payment arrangements.
Okay.
After he has gotten his receipt, what next?
Okay, so after that kind of client has made the initial deposit, receipt has been issued, the next thing is to go into contract.
Okay.
And with a document called the contract of sale agreement.
Okay, so the next thing the client gets is a
contract of sale agreement
between Indigo Homes, that's we are the vendor, and then the client,
which
is the purchaser. Okay, so what is inside the contract of sale? I want to have
okay, so basically what is inside the contract of sale agreement is the terms of the purchase.
Okay.
Yeah, things like description of the property.
Okay.
You know, the number of units, the location, the payment duration, the initial deposit that was made, the balance.
Okay, so everything about how the contract started and how it should go.
Exactly.
A lot of clients don't read their contract of sale. A lot of clients, they are guilty of that. So later on, when they default on something, I say, and they didn't tell me. It's because you didn't read your contract of sale. So the contract of sale spells out everything, your obligation as a buyer and our obligation as the vendor. So that everybody is keeping to their own part.
Absolutely.
In the contract. Okay, then what if it is an outright purchase? What are we giving that client?
Okay, so for an outright purchase, the process still the same. You know, we've confirmed the payments, we've issued the receipt, we go do a letter of allocation, you know, acknowledging and allocating the unit. Then there's another contract document called the deed of assignment.
The deed of assignment.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the deed of assignment between Indigo Homes and
Development and the purchaser.
Okay. Okay, so
this
time
assignee?
The assignee, because it's been assigned, it's been assigned the deed. Okay. So that's why we don't call him the purchaser anymore, we call him now the assignee. Okay, so it's still a document showing the transfer of ownership of that parcel of land from Indigo Homes to that buyer, to the client. Okay, so the difference is that you see this legal seal here is very important. The deed of assignment will not be valid without this. Okay, it's prepared by the lawyer, and the legal seal must be there. Very important. So what does the deed, what does it carry? What information should a client watch out for in the deed?
Okay, so just like the contract of sale, this is another contract document, like you said, like Benny mentioned, transferring the ownership from Indigo Homes. Now you've to the buyer. Yeah, and it states the terms, you know, describing the property, indicating the survey number.
Okay, so the client should expect to see the survey number inside his deed. It's very important. So when you are giving a deed, because the parcel, the land you are buying from from Indigo, we have a global survey covering the whole plots, right? Then inside is your own plot. So you will see the survey number of the global estate, and then you also see your own personal survey number inside. Okay. Then what else? What else should they watch out for in their deed of assignment?
Okay, so basically there are a lot of terms stated in this deed of assignment. There are what's it called, the like I've mentioned, the survey number. Then I mean, ordinarily we always advise that you get your lawyer to go through this deed of assignment, then before executing.
Okay.
Yes.
When we mean executing, we mean you signing. Like this client now, he has signed this deed. Okay, he has signed this deed. He has signed that he has received it. So Indigo have signed, of course, with the company seal, and then the client will also, execute by signing. Okay. So also another thing you should expect inside your deed of assignment is your survey.
Copy of the survey.
A copy of your survey. So this is like a survey. Sorry, I have to block the client's name. You understand? So this is a survey. This is a client survey. So you get a copy of it inside your deed of assignment. A deed is not complete without one. So,
and remember, that's why I said you find the survey number in the
inside
deed.
The deed.
So alongside not just having the survey number, you have a copy of the
survey
attached
inside.
In this.
Okay, so does it mean that because you have a copy of the survey in the deed, you don't need the original survey? Does that mean?
Of course, the original survey would also be delivered alongside, the deed of assignment to the buyer. It's his property.
Okay.
They are legal documents.
Okay. So this survey shows that these parcels have been duly registered with the Land Bureau in Alausa. So if anybody goes to Alausa to check, they will see that, okay, it's true, there is a property like this inside such location. Okay, so it's very important you watch out for your survey when you buy. Then I also want to
hold your thoughts. I would also like us to mention what a survey is.
Okay.
For some people may not really understand. They just hear survey. Red copy, blue copy. So survey is what is showing that particular portion of land. The dimension. On the survey you find the area. Like in the case of this land now, you find 600 square meters, 600 point. So basically 600 square meters. That's the land size. You're carving out the land. From the larger expanse of land.
So it shows here that the width is 16.1 meters and the length is 37.1 meters. So when they measure when you are allocated your portion on the ground, this is what you should see. The shape that is like this is what you should see. Some people's own shape will be different, though, depends on how it's carved out. But the bottom line is that what is on the paper should be replicated on ground, and it should cover this area of 600 square meters when measured. Okay, so it's very important. And then in your survey also, you see your survey plan number. Your survey plan number is very, very important, because this is what you can use to go and do a search in the Land Bureau. Okay, so now that we've talked about all this, then the allocation letter. What is it? This is allocation letter. So what is this allocation letter, and what is it about?
Okay, so the allocation letter, proud to now get in the what's it called? The survey is what states the plot numbers, basically. The plots that have been allocated to these clients based on the
like
layout.
In this one now. See on this one, it's showing F1, F2, F3, F18, F19, F20.
On the
Those
layout.
are the plots.
Yes.
You understand? Because we have layouts that of every estate. We have the estate layout, and you know it's showing maybe A1, they are blocks. So if it's in block A, you have block A, plot A1, plot A2, plot A3. So just like that. Then you now know which of them is yours in the layout. So your allocation letter is given to you during physical allocation. The day we are taking you to site, we will do party. You can invite your friends that you bought your land, you want to get it,
and you take pictures.
You understand? So we did that on the 1st of April. The next one is coming up very soon. So you know, you do that, and then we do like a ceremony and officially hand over your plots to you, and that's the day we'll give you your allocation later. Very important. So when the day we are taking you for your allocation, you must get it too. If not, it's an official document showing that we've officially handed over that portion of or parcel of land to you. So Michael, you still have any thoughts you want to share on documentation?
Your documentation, like I said from the beginning, is as important as that money you want to put in, you know, because without a proper documentation, you have nothing. So for someone that did outright payment, that have a deed of assignment, they can now go ahead and register that deed.
Okay.
You know? Yes.
So you can go ahead and register your deed.
Yes.
Okay.
You can go ahead and register that deed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's also important.
It's important
Okay,
along
so
the line.
Okay, so I also forgot to ask somebody like that did instrumental, after he finished paying his instrumental and other fees.
Yeah.
Is that person going to get a deed?
The person, I mean, once the person is done with has completed the payment, the person also gets that deed of assignment.
Okay. So
yeah,
so that means the contract says just
a temporary,
you understand,
that guides, you know, the
before you get the deed.
Exactly.
Before you get the deed. So don't say, it's only contract of sale you got. No, you also get a deed when you're done paying up. So I believe this has been a very educative session. I'm still Benny Salvio Poroza, officially the Kalisi of Lagos. The Meridiana Estate in Ketu-Ekpe is still selling fast. We have the Ivory Grove at Eleko Beach Road. And then we also have Fresco Green at Akudo, both at Ibejuleki local government. We're still selling. So just go ahead, call us. We want to make your journey as seamless as possible, and that is what we're here for. So thank you very much. Thank you, Michael, for joining me on set to educate our viewers.
Thank you. So before we go, there's this saying, you don't wait to buy land. You buy land and wait. Follow the money.
Follow it too.